What's going on, true believers? Nerdy Jace here, and I'm back today with a new video for my latest playlist titled Ball Breakers. And pretty much Ball Breakers is going to be my beat 'em up playlist from now on. And I thought, what better way to officially christen that playlist than with the newly released Marvel MaXimum collection and, of course, the X-Men arcade game, a game that is near and dear to my heart because I played the crap out of it growing up, and it's in this collection. So we'll go ahead and go through the menus and stuff like that. So this collection is from Limited Run Games, and we have, as you see, of course, the X-Men arcade game. You can play this online and offline. We also have this is the first time in I think 15 or so years, maybe even longer than that, that we've been able to play this on a console. So this was briefly on the Xbox Live Arcade for Xbox 360 and the PS3, and of course, due to licensing issues, or the licensing ending, it was taken off the stores and all that, and then you could only get it through, again, emulation and the Arcade 1-Up machine, which I'm still on the fence about maybe getting. I don't know. You do know? No, you don't know. I do have a couple Arcade 1-Up machines. I do want to get basically a main cabinet at some point, but yeah, this is basically the second time, maybe 1.5 time where this has been on a console for easier play. We got Captain America and the Avengers, another beat 'em up that I have played in arcade as well. But we got the arcade version, we got the Genesis version, or Mega Drive. Limited Run mentions this as Mega Drive instead of Genesis. And then the NES version, which is not like the arcade or Genesis. This is, as you can see by the little preview there, more so a platformer. We got Spider-Man and Venom, MaXimum Carnage. That banging ass soundtrack from Green Jelly. So we got the Super Nintendo and the Genesis version of that. Spider-Man Venom Separation Anxiety, the sequel to MaXimum Carnage, and again, Genesis is Super. We have the Hardest Balls Spider-Man X-Men Arcade's Revenge. This is hard fuck. I know I enjoy the game, but a lot of people don't, and that's warranted. I get it. But we got the Super Nintendo, the Genesis, the Game Gear, and the Game Boy versions. And then lastly, we have, again, the fucking Hardest Balls Silver Surfer from NES, on the NES. Again, I enjoy this game. It is hard as fuck, and this has one of the best freaking soundtracks on the NES, in my opinion. So yeah. Cool thing with this collection also is you can do music player, so music throughout all the games. So yeah, we got the arcade and the Genesis versions of that. Of Captain America. Sadly, we can't make a playlist. That would be awesome if we could kind of do like Tekken, where we could make a custom playlist and then play this throughout, whatever game we're playing. But I don't know. That might be too difficult to do. I don't know. So the archive. So this is where this particular collection from Limited Run kind of lacks, in my opinion, especially coming from like the I'm wearing my Ninja Turtles shirt. The Ninja Turtle collection, that has an awesome archive. The Capcom collections, the beat 'em up, the fighting ones, they have awesome extras and stuff. So this one we just have manuals for Captain America, Maximum Carnage, Separation Anxiety, Arcade's Revenge, Silver Surfer. We got the box art, which is rather lacking. So like here's Arcade, X-Men Arcade. That's all we get for that. Basically, it's only like 2 things per. Advertisements. So again, it's not advertising everything. I know X-Men Arcade game was mentioned in comics, so I don't know why they don't have that. But you know, we got Maximum Carnage, Separation Anxiety, Arcade's Revenge, Silver Surfer again. Official artwork. Again, why only these 3 games? And it's only the cover. So, and design documents, we only have this for Maximum Carnage. So hopefully limited run will, in like future updates, like add shit to this, because this is definitely fucking bare bones right there. So that's points off for that. Again, especially coming from all these other compilations that have tons and tons of content on it. Of course, options are there, but anywho, this video is all about X-Men the arcade game. Again, one that's dear to me. I played, so there's like 2 versions of this cabinet. I'm gonna play offline. So you had just a regular cabinet where it's 2 players. And then there's also like a giant, an extra large cabinet where it has 2 screens and 6 players simultaneously. And actually, I want to say there might even be a rare one where there was a 4-player version. I can't quite remember on that, but I have played both the 2-player and the 6-player versions, and it was super freaking cool. See, that's something that should have been in here also. They could have put the various arcade machines for X-Men and Captain America in the archives or whatever. But this game, so this is based on a 1 episode, basically a pilot X-Men cartoon, actually the original X-Men cartoon, you might as well say, called Pride of the X-Men. So it was supposed to have been when Kitty Pryde, aka Shadowcat, although back then she was known as Sprite and a bajillion other different things, but when she first joins X-Men, and it was going to be her, you know, adventures being a mutant there. So that came out in 1989. And speaking of, so one of my personal holy grail comics I have a graded version, and that is Uncanny X-Men number 129. And this is the first appearance of not only Kitty Pryde, but of Emma Frost, the White Queen, and Sebastian Shaw, the Black King of the Hellfire Club. And I actually got this, you can't see it right there because, you know, the screen, or my profile thing's too small, but I got this as a 9.0 graded, so very cool. Hard to get these older comics in that high of a grade, but yeah, holy grail for me. So yeah, well, I'll get back into some of the history of that too, but so players here, you can do you can go up to 2 players, 4 or 6 locally. I mean 2 players, you can go US, UK, or the Japanese version. So the Japanese version is a little bit different from ours, to where over here, I'm going to play the US version since that's what I started off with back in the day. Whenever you use your mutant power, so you had a little energy ball that you can use your mutant power for free, but also whenever you'd use it, it would take chunks of your life off. Japan, they have the power-ups that you could get throughout the stage, and actually I want to say they had energy power-ups to where you can get some life back, but you would use those first and then it would cut into your life. Got various difficulties. I'll start at midway 4. So that is the starting level, New York, of course. And there we go, there's controls. We got the rewind feature on here, of course. You got the various borders and stuff that you can do. Oh, we're gonna let it go anyway. So this one I chose to have like the arcade machine to where it has each of the 6 characters on the side. So
X-Men.
Welcome to Die. So there we go. Blob, White Queen, Magneto, Pyro, Juggernaut, Wolverine. Well, he doesn't do it right there. But yeah, we got Cyclops, Colossus, Wolverine, Storm, Nightcrawler, and Dazzler. Basically, with the exception of Dazzler, this is the lineup for when Marvel rebooted the Marvel license. You know, let's do Dazzler. We would always
Dazzler.
Usually fight over Wolverine and
in the 21st century.
In arcades,
led by Magneto, aim to destroy the world. Humans can do nothing against the power of the evil mutant. The only hope is X-Men.
And sound and stuff to make, you know, energy balls, constructs, stuff like that. Her name's Allison.
Go and save the city.
So she was a rock star, or a pop star, and actually she was Kitty's and other mutants' favorite singers. But yeah, love this freaking game. Oh, and I just got smacked out of midair. So what was I getting at? Oh yeah, so the pilot for what was supposed to be the first X-Men cartoon prior to the X-Men, it came out in 1989. So yeah, I was a wee lad of 7. And well, that's cool. So I usually haven't really played some Dazzler. But that was during times where Marvel was in their, you know, financial straits or whatever. So Marvel also had the RoboCop animated series, and one of the editors, producers, or whatever, higher ups at the Marvel Animation or whatever. She knew how popular X-Men was because, again, with the reboot with giant-sized X-Men, that had the lineup of Cyclops, like I said, Cyclops, Storm, Nightcrawler, Colossus, Wolverine, and Thunderbird, not Dazzler. They added Dazzler in, I guess, to have another female character. But she knew how popular it was going to be. But the other, you know, shareholders or whatever, you know, the typical bureaucratic bullshit. Like, no, we're going to do it. So she set aside part of the budget for RoboCop. I think there's going to be one of the episodes of RoboCop to source out the damn it. Which, I mean, again, I have unlimited credits and stuff, so I should just be spamming her mutant power, but we're not gonna do that, at least right yet. So she sourced it out to and Toei Animation eventually made it, but it didn't go anywhere because, again, Marvel got, I think it was mostly well received. I've never seen it. Luckily, it's on YouTube and other things like that nowadays. There are some VHSs popping out and about of it, but I've never seen it. But so they made the pilot, and then basically they had to stop production on everything other than Muppet Babies, because Muppet Babies was a big earner for them, and it got put on the shelf. But this Pride of X-Men laid the template, the foundation for the superb 1992 X-Men animated series that we got. Oh yeah, I forgot about them fuckers. All right, mutant power time. Boom! And we got our first boss, Pyro.
Pyro will turn you to toast.
Oh, well, you know. So yeah, the pilot was mostly well received, other than the director or whatever wanted Wolverine to have an Australian voice because allegedly Wolverine was going to be Australian in the comics because at the time the Australian fad kind of hit over here or whatever. But as we all know, he eventually became, you know, Canadian. X-Men. Yeah, great soundtrack for this too. So yeah, and this is the first time that Dazzler was portrayed as a member of X-Men. She would pop in, be part of the team here and there. God dang, fucking ganging up on me. So yeah, this is made to take orders, especially over here. Japan, and I'm not sure about the UK, but Japan was a little bit easier on some of this, where it's not quite as much quarter munching, but you know, over here in the States, they're all about that cheap shit. Come on now, I was hitting the damn thing.
Dazzler!
I just got the thing. What was I saying? So yeah, the enemies definitely get more difficult. Like the, you know, got a little bit higher power Sentinel right there. But yeah, this is a lot of fun with, again, extra players and stuff, getting a full team together. And I love the Sentinel assembly in the background. So again, Konami did awesome with their beat 'em ups. You know, we had this, we had the Simpsons arcade game, of course, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and you know, Turtles in Time. So yeah, they knew their shit. But yeah, we would always fight over, like I said, Nightcrawler and Wolverine mostly. Storm is pretty cool too. Cyclops, god damn it, you fuckers. Yeah, those assholes are cheap as fuck, as you just saw. Pistol whipping for, that's not even a pistol, that's fucking rifle whipping you.
Get it!
Cyclops, like he fires a single optic blast. I'll do another playthrough at some point. Probably do like the Japanese version of it on the next one. Or you know, I might go ahead and play as everybody. I'm sure there's probably an achievement for beating the game with everybody. But yeah, hell of a lot of fun playing with people. Again, especially when you got that 6-player cabinet and you had all 6 players at the same time. That shit was awesome, man. So good. But yeah, I have beaten it in arcade, in the actual arcade, the actual arcade back in the day. I can't remember how much money I put into it. I know the Simpsons arcade game, I spent, I think $6 or $7 beating it. And that one was also really, really, really cheap. X-Men. But this one I can't remember. That's right. You kick him in the armpit. Those rifle, man. Those rifle robots are a pain in the ass. Damn it, shot in the back.
Get it!
Bro. I don't understand. They definitely need to tweak some of this shit. There's supposed to be a patch coming out really soon. It's like there have that many credits, but I'm sitting here trying to press these other buttons to come back out. It's supposed to be adding, I think, more online play for, I guess, the other games. Like, god damn, that took that much fucking hell for me. Look here, dickheads. See, that's the thing here. We don't have a running attack like we do in a lot of beat-em-ups. So you can't dash attack. But yeah, we need some. Oh yeah, I don't have any power left. God damn it!
Get it!
Assholes. They're supposed to be doing some bells and whistles, adding online play to Captain America and the Avengers, as well as, you know, like Separation Anxiety and Maximum Carnage, since that is, well, technically Maximum Carnage is not a two-player game. I know somehow I have played that in 2 players back in the day on the Genesis. I know I remember doing that. Yeah, fuck you guys. Eat a bomb. Right, kick your knee. The blob.
Nothing moves the blob!
Damn you, blob. Bro.
Dazzler!
God damn it. So that's like stupid. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. It's like King Hippo. Shooting jab. Oh, picking me up on my freaking head. Mallet to the face.
Nothing moves the blob!
Dude, he got me out of there. So again, that's... Damn it, get right plane. Yeah, that's three life. I think they might be gonna add some other controller support, because I would love to play this with my arcade stick instead of the controller. Look here, fucker. And other little things.
X-Men. We have been taken by Magneto. However, we had time to locate their base on Island M. Destroy it.
That's right, he kidnaps Professor X and Kitty. Not on the fence. I definitely really like this collection because again, it's great to have now a legal way to play X-Men and Captain America and stuff on consoles, but you know the extras, like Limited Run, kind of did a bare bones thing with that, which has been part of their criticism. In addition to like their physical cartridge, physical media releases with that FOMO, fear of missing out shit that they do. It's like just take this for an example. You can't tell me that they couldn't go back to like Marvel games or whatever the big studio or whatever it is, the archives, and get more concept art from this game, get like all the enemies, show them off and stuff. And of course, there's a lot of games missing from this collection also. Because mostly this is stuff from Konami, and Data East. Data East did the Genesis port of Captain America and the Avengers. And was it Flying Edge, whoever I don't know who the mother company for that is. They did Spider-Man and X-Men Arcade Revenge. Which actually, I do have physical copies of those. Maybe I'll show them off in a future video, I don't know. So I do have those in my collection. Here's those freaking plants. These guys are assholes too. As you can see, whipping my ass around. But it's cool when they die, they shrink back down like that. I don't know. Such great stuff in this, even though, you know, it's cheap as fuck. Yeah, they could have put so much more shit in the special features. But again, that's just been a criticism of limited run games for a while. But like I said, I give it to them for putting this collection together, bringing it out. So right now it's digitally available on Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, and Steam, of course, which is what I'm playing on. But they're also going to have physical copies coming out, I think, in a few months. So I'll probably get a physical copy also, just so I can have it. Again, I like having multiple ways of playing games like this, like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, things like that. Things that where the licenses can, you know, go away. God damn, I forgot how cheap this one is, and I whiffed the hell out of that. So, you know, with licenses drying up and things like that, you know, things get delisted and it makes them hard to play. Legally, again, I try to do stuff legally whenever I can. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh.
Dazzler!
Like, what the fuck was that? I had to, like, hit, like, 3 buttons just to start back up. What the fuck was that, man? Shit, what was I? Oh yeah, so a lot of stuff missing, or potential games missing from this. Most notably, the Spider-Man arcade game, which Konami didn't do. I can't remember who actually did it. I have never played the Spider-Man arcade game. I've never actually in the wild. But it's supposed to be like really, really good too. I think I watched a YouTube video, somebody playing that, and it looked really pretty cool. You could play, shit, who was it? You could play a Spidey, Black Cat. There we go.
X-Men, welcome to die!
The iconic line, welcome to die. I've got more mutates. Yeah, you can play as Spider-Man. Is it Spider-Man, Black Cat, and maybe like Nick Fury or something?
Wendigo!
Oh yeah, Wendigo. Damn, dickhead. Again, I'm pinning him and he just fucking grabs me by the skull. There we go. Ah, damn it, got me. So there's that. There's apparently the MS-DOS games that were pretty good. I don't know about that. There's the X-Men NES game, which that game is shit. I wouldn't mind it being on here just for, you know, like collection purposes or whatever. But that game was trash. The Wolverine Nintendo game, that's good. I thoroughly enjoy that one. I think there's a couple other various like Super Nintendo games. Of course, some of them Super Nintendo Genesis games, like the Spider-Man Genesis game.
Go and rescue Kitty from the cave.
Rescue Kitty. And the glaring ones were the Genesis, X-Men, and X-Men 2 Clone Wars. But again, I don't think, like, either A, Limited Run didn't talk to Sega, or B, Sega was just like, nah, son, you can't do it. Both of those should have been in this collection. And there could have been other, like, Marvel properties. I want to say, like, was it, Dinosaurs for Hire? I think that was a Marvel property, and that's another beat 'em up. Several other things. There's a lot of people talking about it online. But again, X-Men and X-Men 2 were big missing games for this. Apparently, the same thing kind of happened with the Limited Runs Jurassic Park collection. That's either about to get delisted or already has been. As far as digitally, you know, the physical copies, of course, still out there. Because of licensing, again, not drying up, but ending. God damn that fucking rifle! See, I'm trying not to just spam on mutant powers. But this shit's making it very difficult. Kick your ass while you're down. But hopefully we'll either get a sequel or we'll get some DLC add-ons for those games. Yeah, those ones are pretty fire as you just saw. Oh, I forgot about that shit. Yeah, I do have this on my Xbox 360. That hopefully still fires up. I haven't had that hooked up in forever. And then that's where I found out that, yeah, the US and the Japanese versions were same thing, but different. You be sidestepping that shit, punk. Look here, asshole. This is where we need a dash attack. You're still fucking alive. How? Hell, I would say like a remake of this. Maybe with some like progression system, or not even remake, but like a new beat 'em up, where yeah you can have like skill trees and stuff like that. Again, big game from my childhood. And hopefully, Limited Run will, you know, start giving us some nice quality of life patches. Again, one's in the works right now, but again, giving us other little things. Maybe even word of, like I said, some new games coming. Look here, asshole. Like, how did that just kill this fucking dick? What the fuck? Okay, I was about to say, why did that not kill them? Apparently they're at launch. Again, this definitely was not launch. I meant to play this at launch, but I got a bunch of shit was going on at the time. Allergies kicking in big time. Of course, we just had Easter. So yeah, been meaning to do this video for a while, but apparently at launch there was issues with online play for this game, and like if the host or something lagged or whatever, it would like kick everybody out and you had to go back to the very first stage. Didn't matter where you were. So they had some bullshittery with that, but apparently they fixed that. I think there was some input lag. I haven't noticed any here offline, of course. Yeah, I just hope for extra controller options in game, because I can program the stuff through the Steam thing. Some kind of Steam setting, so I should be able to hook my joystick up, especially because I want to use that for Silver Surfer, but it'd also be nice for, you know, again, the arcade games. So that's something I'll probably play around with offline. There's Kitty! And we got a Tricycle. Actually, I think this is supposed to be Nimrod, but that's not how Nimrod works. This looks more like the Tri-Sentinel. Try to get those visibility frames in while I can. Shit. Damn it! Stop! That is rude. Yeah, there's my achievement right there. That's supposed to be Nimrod.
You must rescue the professor!
Yes, I would love to have another way to play X-Men on Genesis. Again, I do have a physical copy, and of course, you know, my Genesis and my Mega SG. But you know, it's very annoying trying to record on those consoles. I need to give it a crack again. I might have to hook up another monitor, or you know, attempt to do that. I haven't really done that before. That might help. I don't know. Because again, like, shit. That would make it easier for recording. And, you know, again, that's just game preservation too, having newer outlets to play these classic games. But yeah, that was one of the games. That was basically my first game. Or first games, plural. Again, I wanted a Genesis for Christmas. And I've told this story before in my other videos. Actually, it might even have been my Mega SG video where I was mentioning it. But I'll do it again because, you know, need to, you know, entertain and shit like that while, you know, playing some beat-em-ups and whatnot. So yeah, this is back with EV Games when it was
The White Queen welcomes you to die.
She welcomes me to die also. Magneto and the White Queen. So EV Games was still called Electronics Boutique. They didn't short it yet. But when we would go to like the malls and stuff that were near us, I can't remember where we were living when I got that. But they're running a demo. So this was the God damn it. Actually, once I get rid of these assholes. So I'm trying to do see if there's an achievement for beating a level without using your viewer power. That's why I'm not using mine here. Oh, I need to kick him in the armpit. Alright. Because I actually still have it right here. So this is the Model 2 Genesis. And of course I got Streets of Rage 2 in there right now. So I got the Model 2 that came bundled with Sonic 2. Oh, I forgot about that. They forced you to, you know, kind of move along. But so yeah, at the time, Electronics Boutique had, excuse me. They had a Genesis set up in, you know, in the window or whatever, a little display, and it was for they had the Jurassic Park game in there. And so I would watch like the little opening demo loop or whatever, and you know the T-Rex popping up, and you know with those great digitized graphics, and you know he'd pop up and go, "Sailor." And T-Rex actually did scare me in that fucking game during the rafting level, because he would just pop up randomly. Well, not really randomly, but certain areas he'd pop up, but anywho. So there was that, and of course, huge comics fan, so loved X-Men, loved Spider-Man, all that stuff. And I would just, you know, pick up the box and, you know, read the back of the boxes and stuff like that. But yeah, Christmas that year, I got the Model 2, the X-Men arcade game, the X-Men Genesis game, and Jurassic Park. So I got 3 fucking great games. Well, again, opinions vary on Jurassic Park. I love the game. So yes, I got 3 great games for Christmas, and that's saying something, because a lot of times, you know, especially with consoles, you're lucky if you got 1 good game, because, you know, most of the time your parents weren't gamers. You know, they played like Pong and shit like that back when they were young, Asteroids and Galaga, things like that, but they weren't really into the newer stuff. So yeah, you were lucky if you got, oh, Marauders. Or no, this, the Ravagers. Yeah, you're lucky if you got 1 good game. So yeah, for me to, you know, get 3 great games, because again, counting Sonic 2 as the pack-in, that was awesome. Look at your ass over here. Marauders, yeah, they're Marauders. Damn it, man. Got ganged up by Sentinels. So yeah, they made the Sentinels, you know, human size instead of the giant robots that they actually are.
Juggernaut will flatten you.
Oh, I'm a Juggernaut, bitch. Yes, Juggernaut always carries around a giant-ass gun. God damn it. Oh, got his helmet on. Damn it. They don't like being drop kicked. Yeah, do that shit in the Turtles arcade game also. Hit your ass out of midair. Yes, we need new X-Men beat 'em up. Awesome.
X-Men, nice job. Magneto is over there. Follow me.
Huh, so no achievement for not using mutant power in a level, so I just suffered through that. Oh no, it's a mistake!
Ah, you fell into our trap.
Yeah, classic Ninja Turtles arcade shit right here. So yeah, this... I guess this came first? Yeah, this came first. And yeah, when I say X-Men beat 'em up, I don't mean just the core people, and of course fucking Deadpool, because Marvel has to stick Deadpool in every goddamn thing. Oh shit! Sorry, Dazzler, babe. I didn't mean to have you walk off the side. So yeah, give me some... Of course, give me Kitty Pryde, but give me some other... Not necessarily lesser known X-Men, but just other ones. Give me, you know, let's have Armor. Armor's a cool ass character. I think I mentioned that before too. You know, Magic. Of course, Magic's been popping up in so much stuff now lately too. Hell, you know, let's play villains too. Let's have, say, you know, base game. Yes, we play as you know, the mutant heroes. But then let's have like a DLC campaign, because again, we can't have it all in one game nowadays. God damn it. Also, let us have a mode where we play as the villains and try to take over. You know, we need more shit like that. especially for the upcoming He-Man game. Now, I think we can actually play as some of the villains, but I'm not sure. But yeah, let us play as the villains every so often. Same thing with Transformers. Let's play as the Decepticons. I mean, they could definitely do it, especially with the way that, you know, a lot of beat 'em ups are kind of not necessarily came back into prominence, but they're making a resurgence. You know, we got Streets of Rage 4 that was highly regarded. Takeover that I, you know, did a video on. That was a great game. We got all these other beat-ups that just came out. We have the Capcom collection, things like that. You know, give us some newer beat-em-ups, and let's have like an RPG progression system. And so yeah, we can tweak the characters to, you know, how we want to play, what builds we want. And also give us a new Marvel Ultimate Alliance. A new Marvel Ultimate Alliance and another, not only another X-Men Legends game, but the remasters of 1 and 2. Because those are still stuck on, what was it, 360? God damn. Those are stuck on, no, it's PS2, so Xbox 3, no. OG Xbox, PlayStation 2, GameCube. Ultimate Alliance was on PS3 and 360. So yeah, we need fucking remasters of those two games. One down. Two down. Last one. I was inside his guard, damn it. Oh. Well, did a jump kick to the face, but god damn it. Fucking dick. Woo! Shooting lasers from his freaking eyes. Hey. You can't hit me swinging that thing and hit me from behind. Cheap ass dick. Yeah, the living monolith.
X-Men. Magneto is planning to attack Earth from his asteroid base. You must foil his plan before it's too late. Go after the giant sentinel.
All right, we're off to asteroid him. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So you credit up with this, and then you hit start, and it adds it to your life there. Gotcha. Yeah, there's so much stuff that if they did a new X-Men game that they could pull from, so many awesome stories. Not just Chris Claremont stuff. Like, what, Jonathan Hickman did some awesome stuff with the Krakoa Age. Now, I'd love to play as Pirate Captain Kate Pride. That'd be awesome. Or even, like, No Fucks Given Ninja Kitty. Yeah, that shit was awesome. It was fucking brutal. Yeah, they could do so much with that. I don't know why. Well, I guess the thing is, who has the license for the gaming license for Marvel shit now? Look here. I don't want you jumping straight up. There we go. Look here, fuckers. Joystick. Or thumbstick. So yeah, I don't know why they... Well, we got... The Wolverine game still coming out for PS5. I think it's supposed to actually come out towards the end of the year, like maybe September, October-ish. So we do have that. But why isn't there more X-Men Marvel shit? You know, well, we got... I guess just X-Men stuff. So we got Wolverine. Wolverine right now. But nothing else with the X-Men. It doesn't make any damn sense because, for the most part, that should print money. Even in, you know, the bullshit economy we have going on right now. Or maybe they are developing stuff and just nothing's been leaked or revealed yet. I know there's been a dedicated fan project that just came out for Marvel Heroes to where you can play that again. I haven't looked into like downloading that and making an account and stuff because I played the fuck out of that. Of course, it's Marvel Heroes Omega when they changed it, but still, I prefer the original version. God damn it. So yeah, here's the usual, you know, boss rush at the end of these. Oh, god damn it. Yep. Wendigo, of course, is a Wolverine Alpha Flight enemy, not so much the X-Men. Eventually, like sometime Ghost Rider Enemy 2. Fucking A, I was inside a shit. Asshole. Look here, bitch. Get on the goddamn screen. Alright, Evil Lynn. Of course, Nimrod would not be working with him. He would be trying to kill the Brotherhood in addition to the X-Men, but whatever. Semantics, I guess. They just needed, you know, different. Damn it, Emma. Yeah, so much potential there for great games. I mean, I haven't heard anything. You know, we're getting really good, you know, single-player stuff, which, you know, I'm happy about that because again, the Sony's Spider-Man games are great, and the Wolverine game looks to be, you know, following in that suit. And it's gonna But again, we're like, where's some of this other stuff? Alright, the Juggernaut bitch is down. Oh. Sorry, Magneto. Damn it. gut. He's got some long ass legs, Magneto. Oh, he's got me in a... Yeah, he's trying to get me in a little chain. Bro, I'm just about to spam my Sonic Boom Blast. Which actually is called Sonic Light Blast or whatever. Look here, dick. Yeah, see, that's the cheap shit that American arcades would fucking do, definitely. There's Mystique.
Alas, that was Mystique, not Magneto. Magneto is at another place. Go, X-Men!
Stop bossing me around, you bald fuck.
I am Magneto, master of magnet.
He's the master of magnet, not magnetism. The magnet.
I can... Shield. You are nothing. You are dead. Die. You are dead. Dead.
You didn't want me to die.
You are dead. You shall kill you. You are dead. Kill. Come, X-Chicken.
X-Chicken.
You are dead.
Not very nice.
Kill. You are dead. You are dead. Kill you. Shield. I kill you. Kill you. Dead. Come, X-Chicken. You are dead.
X-Chicken, you are dead. Magnets, master of...
Die, X-Men.
Die. Sonic Blast. Asteroid Helm! Explosion! Cool. Magneto is defeated. X-Men succeed to rescue Professor and return to Earth with the victory. Still, battle against the threats of the evil have just begun. No, the game is not over yet. Alright, so here we go. Get some comic panels here. There's Dazzler doing her thing. Yeah, so let me know if you ever played the X-Men arcade game back in the day at arcade, and which version that you played. Who was your favorite character? If you picked up this collection, let me know. And what you think of it. So again, overall, I'm happy with it being, you know, available and stuff, but Limited Run definitely needs to tweak some stuff. Oh, I can start again. Oh, I think it bumps up the difficulty when you do it. I'm not sure. I don't know. Let's just beat the first level again. Yeah, he wasn't there yet. It was the other one. See, I want to know what the secret is to getting that. Like I said, that my little Sonya leg kick throw or whatever. It's like each person has something like that. Or has a variation of it, but I don't know what actually triggers it. Oh, he's faster now. And off the goddamn screen, so I can't get tired of getting pistol whipped. Kick you in your robot ball. No, because even though I'm right on top of him. Bullshit. Even though I was right on top of him, he wasn't hitting. Actually, I thought about, again, I was really close to getting an arcade 1-up X-Men. But I talked myself out of it. Same with the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 one. Because, again, I'm like, well, it'd be better just for me to get a main cabinet and go that route, because I'll have all those games plus like every other arcade game, and of course they always load them up with like NES and Super and Genesis stuff too. And I want to have, you know, the light guns and shit like that too. So I talked myself out. Or if I could somehow actually get, you know, the actual arcade game of this, that'd be cool too, but that'd be fucking pricey as fuck. And then trying to figure out maintenance for that eventually and stuff, I don't know. Definitely there'd be way too much involved with that. Look here, dicks. Yeah, so time that shit right when you fucking get up. That's why they're ball breakers.
Pyro will turn you to...
No, he didn't fry me then. So yeah, here's a little note, or possibly a little note fact. So Pyro can't actually produce the fire. He can only manipulate the flames. Which actually you should know if you watched, you know, the X-Men movies. Or read any of the comics. But yeah, not a lot of people know that. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing extra. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Alright, so we're going to go right there. I do love the art on that. But yeah, there you have it. That's going to be the end of this Ball Breakers video for the Marvel MaXimum collection. Next up, I might go... I'll probably do Captain America and Avengers, and then I might go back to X-Men Arcade, play like the Japanese version. Perhaps, I don't know, we'll see. But thank you for joining me on this video. As always, I greatly appreciate it. And you know the drill, like, subscribe, share, leave comments. And until next time, true believers, Excelsior! Peace.